Now to tonight's Bay Area Proud story. You know, it's part of human nature to be afraid of things we don't really understand. Well, for one graduate student, that is working in reverse too. The more she is studying something, the less scary it has become. Alana Macken's pursuit of an advanced degree in meteorology has taken her many unexpected places. From the top of a Santa Cruz mountain to the middle of the Greenland ice sheet. Alana says she has no idea where this journey is ultimately headed, but knows for sure exactly where and exactly when it began.
This is like 1 or 2 a.m. and my dad knocked on my door and was just said, "We got to get out of here. We got to go."
This was the reason Alana and her family had to go. It was October of 2017, and the Tubbs fire was bearing down on their Santa Rosa home.
There was a kind of a hill behind our house, and you just see this orange glow that's 5 times as high as that hill.
Thousands of her neighbors returned to find everything gone, but Alana's house survived by the slimmest of margins. Still, she felt far from safe. In fact, by the time Alana graduated high school and went to college, the family had been evacuated 5 more times due to fire. It was on her mind a lot.
So yeah, just ultimately decided if my brain was already going to be thinking about fires all the time, I might as well do something about it.
Which explains why, 7 years after the Tubbs fire, Alana is studying at the Fire Weather Laboratory at San Jose State University. On this day, on the top of Mount Umunum, she's collecting vegetation samples for moisture testing.
So that you can then kind of see how much heat could be extracted if a plant like this were to burn.
Alana is also interning with PG&E, using her forecasting skills to protect crews working in and around wildfires.
We issue forecasts for them just so that they're as safe as possible. Can number 11.
Amid it all, Alana's particular area of study, the Diablo winds. The very same winds that fed the fire that ravaged her community.
The idea is that if we can figure out some of those nuances of what's the structure of them, how do they behave, how do they develop, we might be able to give people a little more warning time before an event like that happens.
It is a way to take something bad that happened and not only do something good for others, but for Alana herself. You see, the more she understands about wildfires and the weather that surrounds them, the less mysterious and scary they have become.
I have learned to really love these winds. I just have learned how fascinating they are, and it's really quite beautiful.
And to give you an idea of how that understanding helps allay the fears, for example, she says, when I'm in my Santa Rosa home, if I know the wind is coming from the west and it's strong, I'm not worried. I don't think, I know that's not a danger. But if it's coming from the east, I get worried. And so understanding things at that level really helps her understand what the danger level is, and after so many years of those traumatic wildfires and all that, it just helps calm everything.
And San Jose State is doing just such great fire weather research. The knowledge we're learning from what they're doing is not only going to help us, but really across the nation, you know, other people that are looking at all of their research. So it's awesome that she took something so frightening and scary and was able to turn that around into a career.
Yeah, her life experience has just shaped her future, and knowledge is power. Okay, thanks so much, Garvin.